Entonces, crear un evento, vienen las opciones avanzadas y viene lo que dice Hangouts, ¿no? Entonces, en realidad lo que quiere decir es que en vez de que va a ser en un lugar, quiere decir que va a ser un Hangout. Entonces, te quita la opción de location o de ubicación y te pone un Hangout. Lo bueno de es que ya toda la gente que entra a ese evento sabe que Hangout. El único detalle es que no es para Hangouts en vivo. Lo puedes hacer para tu grupo de personas de no más de 10 y entran ahí, pero no es un Hangout en vivo específicamente. El evento en vivo quiere decir que el evento se va a transmitir en vivo, pero esto no quiere decir que te va a entrar la opción de Hangouts en vivo inmediatamente. Para poder transmitir, y esta es la parte que hacia donde va un poco la pregunta, tienes que planear tu evento, no ponerle estas opciones, compartir ese evento con Google+, con la página de Google+, decirles que vas a hacer un evento on air y entonces ahí te van a programar y cuando hagas tu evento on air ya vas a tener la liga para esa transmisión para poder compartirlo y todo. Pero tienes que hacerlo con al menos 5 días de anticipación compartiendo ese evento con la página de Google+, que es más Google+. Y es un icono rojo, ahorita se los muestro. Y con ellos puedes hacer un poco la opción de la transmisión en vivo. Entonces, eso sería en las opciones avanzadas. Las demás, pues como lo de YouTube creo que funciona muy bien. Acá les voy a poner, acá está la página de búsqueda, entonces esta es la página de Google+. Entonces nada, les tienen que mandar el evento solo a ellos. Si le quita el audio, ahí está, perfecto. Entonces acá ella acaba de entrar y yo lo que puedo hacer desde aquí es ponerle silencio y ya. Y incluso porque tenemos el cameraman, puedo ocultarla temporalmente y después la puedo volver a poner en el evento. Acá lo que estábamos haciendo es, yo como soy el administrador de esto, puedo decir que solo muestre en página principal, la pantalla principal, ahora a Leticia, o a mí, o al que hable. Entonces, el que esté hablando, si no hay ninguna seleccionada, el que habla es la pantalla que se hace grande. Si hay algo, un recuadro azul, ese es el que tú estás marcando como principal. Para hacer esa prueba tenemos que irnos a otro cuarto. Obviamente si estás en el mismo lugar por el audio que tenemos aquí. No, sí, o ponernos audífonos.
My wheels are constantly turning about what might we be able to do in our news broadcast. It all has to do with providing accurate record and being a resource for people who reach out to us. In our business, sometimes we think that we need to give you information, and we've kind of forgotten the fact that we need to listen.
What Sarah's doing is she's gone from traditional news reporting format where there's a person standing on the screen and they throw news at you to a format where people can come in and join the conversation. From your home, you can log in, Sarah gives the news, and she says, Chad, what do you think about that?
It's essentially a hybrid newscast that combines social media with TV.
Sarah does something that's really unique. She has an earbud in each ear. And one ear, she's listening to her producer.
You're about a minute from headline.
In the other ear, she's listening to us.
Sarah, what are you talking about today?
As she's reporting the news, she's hearing our feedback. Sometimes she incorporates that into the newscast.
You guys can help me with the mute button. They should be able to join now.
Go.
Hey gang, I'm Sarah Hill. Welcome to the news. Ted Lafarge, you have an announcement regarding your muck raking.
The muck rackers that we talked about last Monday has moved.
Sarah, top story on the website, E. coli strains.
Okay.
It's an honor if we're
Guys, 2 more reports of the same strain have
The
brought...
host or anchor for a show using social media is like the only air traffic controller on duty in New York or Chicago. It's mind-boggling.
No longer will news stations have to have someone on the scene of breaking news.
People who are unhappy about the condition of streets in their neighborhood, they now are significant contributors to a story.
As news organizations, we are realizing that we need to come down from that mountain that we've placed ourselves on and listen to people.
I don't want for my kids to be sitting there in front of the TV, having the news thrown at them and not have a say. I want them to have the feeling that they can contribute to that conversation.
There's beauty in giving people a forum and allowing people to share their stories.
Welcome to the AC360 Google Plus page. Add us to your circles so you can get the latest updates and behind-the-scenes look at the show.
We're going to be conducting Google Hangouts from time to time to connect people in every corner of the country to talk about topics related to Campaign 2012. Sarah, you're the reporter in this crowd. What is going on with religion these days in the age of the internet?
You were talking about how religion is surviving in this new age, and I'd say it's actually thriving.
I'm Maria Bartram with the New York Stock Exchange. Big shout out to all my friends on Google+.
You think back, Saturday, semifinals, what just kind of pops in your mind?
Uneven play.
The Kentucky-Louisville game especially was sloppy all the way around.
I thought the first game was totally entertaining. You guys are all nuts.
NBC Bay Area's George Kitayama is live at SFO, and he's live via Google Plus with us right now because it's too dangerous to use our live truck with a mask going up there. So he's talking to us live over the internet. George, what can you tell us?
We have 61 flights canceled.
We wanted to say thanks to everyone who is on our cyber couch today. We hope that you enjoy your weekend.
Good evening, I'm Angie Bailey.
And I'm Sarah Hill. Thanks for joining us. KMUH's Kristen James worked that story of Brian Rankin.
I'm Jake Tapper. I'm the senior White House correspondent for ABC News. Welcome to this week's inaugural Google Plus Hangout for a discussion of election year politics. So Emily, I think you have the next one, and your question is about the U.S. Supreme Court.
If the Supreme Court rules that all or a portion of Obamacare is unconstitutional, are there any positives that President Obama could get out of that decision?
I think whatever happens, it's probably not going to be determinative of this election. I think, though, there's a benefit, I think, to President Obama if that happens.
Anybody that has Google Plus can use it. It's sort of the concept of a watch party at home where you'd be watching a speech on your couch, except you use it from your laptops. It was definitely the magic of technology made it happen, and you can bring people in to be able to talk about the issues that are driving the day.
I think this is going to be terrific.